Turkish police have fired tear gas and water cannon at protesters in Istanbul. They've been demonstrating for a fourth night over the detention of the city's mayor. Crowds of several thousand people continue to defy government orders banning protests. Ekrem Imamoglu has been transferred to a courthouse on allegations of corruption, bribery and terrorism. Prosecutors have called for his formal arrest. Imamoglu's supporters say his detention is politically motivated. The Turkish Interior Ministry says 323 protesters were arrested in Istanbul on Saturday night. Aksel Zaimovic has the latest from the protests in Istanbul.
The situation here has suddenly escalated. Confrontations broke out between protesters and police. A group of protesters, they actually tried to breach a police cordon, but they were stopped when police officers pushed back. And police now, they're firing tear gas into the crowd. People around me, they're covering their faces. Many demonstrators, many of these protesters, they actually came prepared. They're wearing face masks, but others are using whatever they can to protect themselves from the gas. Paramedics are now tending to people affected by the tear gas. They're being pushed back and more tear gas canisters are fired. Despite all of this, a core group of demonstrators are still here, and they say they will come back to the streets in the coming days. Aksel, Zaimovic, Al Jazeera, Istanbul.
And thousands more have joined protests in the Turkish capital, Ankara. Stefanie Dekker spoke to demonstrators there.
For the fourth night in a row, and despite a ban on protests, thousands have come out here in central Ankara, raising their voices, calling for a change to the government, calling for President Erdogan to stand down, and everyone really waiting what is going to come out of Istanbul. Of course, Istanbul's mayor now in judicial custody, going to face a judge.
They are scared of him. That's the reason they're slandering him with all these allegations, only because they're scared of him.
We want the democracy back.
Do you think you're losing your democracy?
Yeah. We all agree with that.
Yeah. You're students? You don't know any other leader other than President Erdogan, correct?
For sure. Yeah. We are 20 and he is being all the time. Yeah. We don't know the other leaders or other participants of the parties.
Turkey owes me my youth. I'm 28 years old, and in a world that has turned for 2 billion years, I've had to coincide 23 years of AKP party rule.
So the momentum continues here in Ankara. You can now see most of the students starting to jump, and many of the people we've been speaking to here say they want Ekrem Imamoglu as their new president, but they know that's going to be a very difficult path. Certainly now everybody waiting for news out of Istanbul, what the next steps will be. Stefanie Dekker, Al Jazeera, Ankara.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.